Joe Peretti, the dealer who is ready to trade.
Thank you for choosing Peretti Family Dealers for your next vehicle purchase. Today we have our brand new 2023 Defender 130 First Edition. This vehicle features an extended body base as well as the Carpathian gray exterior, and coming to the back here we see that we also have our spare tire. If we look at our rims, we see that we have these gorgeous bespoke 20-inch rims with the 5-wheel pattern, and if we look at them we see that they do have a glittery finish to them, and of course with that Land Rover emblem in the center. Coming back to the front of the vehicle, we get a good look at that Defender grille, and let's go check out the interior. Hopping into the interior of our Defender, we see that we have a gorgeous two-tone vintage tan and ebony interior. The vehicle does include the Meridian sound system, which has 2 subwoofers standard, as well as seat memorization for your fully electronically controlled, heated and cooled front row seats. They feature this gorgeous stitching pattern with a perforated leather center. Hopping in, we get a good look at our first edition badging, and as we sit inside the vehicle, we see that we have a completely digital display located just behind the steering wheel, as well as on our steering wheel we have our voice recognition button, lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, and heated steering wheel button. The vehicle does feature blind spot monitoring on both sides, and in the center we have our Pivi Pro touchscreen display, the fastest system to be in a Land Rover to date, and it does have wireless Apple CarPlay. Below that we have our gear shift as well as plenty of climate settings, including our air suspension, heated front windshield, and our drive mode selector. After that we have a USB Type-C, USB, and 12-volt charging port, and then a cup holder. And in our center console, we see that we have a nice little wireless charging area for our phones, as well as a cooler inside. Closing that up and looking up, we see that we have our rear view mirror, which can be paired with up to 3 different garage doors, as well as a camera attached to it, which can let you see to the back of the vehicle in case something is interrupting your view. Above that, we have our emergency services and roadside assistance buttons, as well as our full panoramic sunroof up top. Let's go check out the back seats of the vehicle. Hopping into the back seat of our Defender, we see we have a continuation of that gorgeous two-toned interior. Looking at the seats, they have the same stitching as design as the front. And looking here, we see that we have attachments already set up. This is going to be the Jaguar Land Rover Click and Go system, which gives you accessories for your vehicle. Here we have the purse hook, and over there we have the coat hanger. Taking a seat inside the vehicle, we see that in the back we have 2 independent vents for your backseat passengers and independent climate controls. And if we lower down our middle seat, we also gain access to 2 cup holders. Now, this vehicle, being a 130, does have an extended wheelbase, which means it actually has a 3rd row. We can access that by just pulling on this lever and sliding our 2nd row out of the way, and then hopping in, we see that we have access to our 3rd row seating, which can be folded up or down extremely easily. And taking a look, they are the same seats that we have in our 2nd row. Taking a seat inside, we see that we have plenty of legroom back here. We do have a heated seat option even for your 3rd row seats, just like your front, and then we have vents on either sides for your backseat passengers. Let's check out the trunk space of the vehicle. Last but not least, here we are at the back of the vehicle. We see that we have a tow hitch receiver already installed, as well as our spare tire cover. Popping open the back trunk, we see that with the 3rd row up, we have a little bit of storage space back here, plus a couple of accessories, including our first aid kit and some more Land Rover merch. But if we want to, we can simply drop down our 3rd row at the pull of a lever, and you'll see that we get that much more trunk space back here.